Good morning. It is 8:43 on Tuesday, February 27th, 2018. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I've been up for a little bit. I had a shower. This is 5 more minutes. So, I made a decision that I would wait a call to check on Luna until lunchtime, on the basis that if anything actually happened, they would call me anyway. So, I'm just going to, as part of my effort to not just to be here instead of there, I'm gonna wait until lunchtime, and it's fine. I've actually feel like I've done okay at being able to enjoy myself here, because I'm definitely having a great time. This is a writing retreat that I'm on, and so there's lots of quiet time. Yesterday's writing was good in that it was me brute forcing past a spot that had kind of had me stuck for a while. I'm not as thrilled with how compelling that particular section of writing is. I think it will require some modifications at some point. But in allowing me to push past this area of the story where I had been stuck for a long time, and maybe potentially even getting me to where I can write the ending, that would be good. So that's the goal this week, is to at least finish the ending of that and then see what else I might decide to work on after that. And I feel pretty good about that. I think I can do it. I'm up in one of the bedrooms today instead of on the balcony, just because I'm recording it a little bit later than yesterday. There's a lot more people out and about and being noisy outside. But this is where I am right now. Actually, just dropped my hair tie down behind the next to the bed, and it's gonna actually be a pain to try to get it. I think I'll figure something out, but I'm just like to allow me to. Probably won't be able to see it. I don't know what I'm doing there. But in any event, I'm feeling pretty good. Been having a good time here. I'm more and more confident, that I made the right decision, feeling better about it in that way, and just having a great time. We also, yesterday in the evening after the writing hours, some of us watched a movie called Authors Anonymous, which is kind of a mockumentary style movie. Relatively, it's just like a smaller budget, but it's got some recognizable actors in it. And it's about a writing group and the jealousies that kind of form when one of them gets, hits it big, gets famous. And, it's pretty good. It's pretty funny. It's definitely, there are parts of it that feel very authentic in the sense of having each of the members of this writing group almost kind of represent one of the core, writing excuses, like the cliches of people who are wannabe writers. And, like you have the one guy who's very into this whole idea that he's, a writer for the working man, like Bukowski and stuff like that, except that, I don't know, you talk to him, it feels like he read one Bukowski book and thought it was awesome, and so he moved to LA, and now he borrows money from people. And presents the same 3 pages of writing every week at the writing group. You have the guy whose 2-word definition of what makes great writing is Tom Clancy, and decides to go the self-publishing route. You have the guy who is very passionate and thoughtful about writing. In between working his 2 jobs as a pizza delivery man and a carpet cleaner, and who is suffering from writer's block at the moment. And, it's pretty good. In a lot of ways, it's kind of the Office style of humor. That's not for everybody, but it certainly comes from a place that feels authentic, in the sense that a lot of the details of it are, it makes sense, because obviously movies get written by writers, so a story about writing is almost unusually likely to, it's more than usually likely to have a feeling of authenticity, because the writers know what they're writing what they know, right? Anyway, if you find it, it's pretty good. It's worth watching. It's not, like blockbuster or anything, but it's, yeah, it was entertaining, especially if you are into writing and you feel like you would like The Office style comedy about writing, because that's what it is. So, I'm going to go ahead and stop it here, and I'll talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.